Example 5, finding the component form of a vector. And I know we did this earlier, we found the component form of vector, but these are taking it with this new notation that we've just talked about a second ago. So we're going to find the component form and magnitude of the vector v that has the initial point 4, -7, and terminal point -1, 5. And this should actually be a little comma. Yikes. Okay. So what we're going to do first is I actually want to graph this and see what it looks like. Now I know my initial point is 4, -7, so I'm going to call that P. 4, -7. And then my terminal point is 1, -1, 5. So I'm going to call that Q. And then we're going to graph these. So I'm going to let P equal 4, -7, which is actually what we can call our P sub 1 and our P sub 2. And then Q is -1, 5, which we can call our Q sub 1 and our Q sub 2. As we see here in the picture. So now we're going to let our components of V equal V1, V2. So we have to find V1 and V2. We find V1 using Q1 minus P1, and we find V2 using Q2 minus P2. So Q1 is -1, P1 is 4, -1 minus 4 is -5. And then Q2 is 5, P2 is -7, 5 minus -7 is 12. So now we know what V1 and V2 are. So we can see that V equals -5 and 12. So this is our component form. And we can confirm that in our picture here. -5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and +12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we need to find the magnitude of V. So here we can write this as the magnitude of V equals the square root of -5 squared plus 12 squared, which is 25 plus 144, square root of 169, and that is 13. So the magnitude is 13.